In this video, we're going to look at how to search for imagery. So this will be beneficial for any project that you may need to find photographs or images that you want to either use as inspiration or to actually manipulate within your project. Of course, you can use your own photos as well, right? That will make it the most original if it is yours, but in some cases that may not work optimally depending on what we're trying to create. So for example, with the animal hybrid project that we currently do, it may be near to impossible to find a close-up photo of an elephant. So it may not make sense necessarily to use your own there because it may not be feasible. So when we are looking for images, Google is of course the go-to place. Of course, you can find other places on the internet to find your images, but this is the fastest, most efficient way. So why not use it? So in that case, we'll just look for an elephant image. And as we know, when we search on Google, you have different types of searches that you can use, most common being all, of course. But when we are looking for images, obviously we can click on images here, and there's going to be a handful of things that load up really fast. What you see here, you have subcategories below, and then below that, of course, you have thumbnails. The way that Google optimizes and is so fast when it searches for something, especially in photos, is that it compresses everything into these smaller thumbnails. So when you go to search and find content, don't rely on just saving one of these thumbnails. Don't even rely on the size here, as it's probably not optimal. So you want to maximize the potential within that image, especially if it's a photo that you want to manipulate. Right? So in that case, if we go up to this top bar where it says all images, etc., to the right you have this tools button. When you click on that, the first one on the left there has a drop down by size. If you click on large, what that will do is it will negate all the lower quality photos that populate in this preview here, so or in these thumbnails. So with that, you are going to again maximize the quality or resolution of an image that you're going to use. As a note, for your hybrid project, if you are looking for that, again, this is the way to do it. Again, as a side note, you need to when you're trying to figure out hybrids to put together, key things to consider is the direction in which both animals are going to be looking. Okay, and also if you have a small inclination that you may want to use it, don't hesitate to just save it. That way you don't have to try to retrieve that image again by searching. Okay, so we're looking at thumbnail still. I wouldn't save it from here. You can navigate through, try to find something that you may want to use. Okay, you can just take your time when you're looking for images. And again, if you think you're going to use it, why not save it? Okay, let's just find one here real quick that we may want. Also keep in mind, if you are looking for an image, consider that background too, as it may play a part of your photo or your design. So the background may be just as important to think about when you create your composition for your project. So what I did here is clicked on this thumbnail, and you can see the expanded view. From here, if you hover over the image, bottom left, you're going to see the actual size of the image, 1920 by 1440. That's big. That is good. I would say anything over 900, 1,000-ish mark is pretty solid and will be easier to manipulate. The more pixels that are crammed into a photo or an image, it will be easier to manipulate. So what we have here is a bigger preview I like to go a step further when I'm looking at images, just to make sure I can get the true size and resolution of an image. I right click on that image, okay, that's expanded, and then I go to open image in a new tab. So depending on how that image is set up and established on said website, it may still compress the original image. In that case, you may have to actually go to the website to find the original. Most often, I would say you can find the expanded actual true size by, again, right click and then open in a new tab. When you do that, you're going to see a new tab available. This is a nice clean image. If I click on it again, this is the true size right here. So some you may be able to click on it to expand it even more with this magnifier here. And this is the true size of this image, which is great. From here, I will right click Save Image As. Luckily, this one is already titled what it actually is. As we know, sometimes when you go to save images, the name is something like this. Okay, take a few seconds and actually rename it what it is and put it in a proper folder that makes sense. Okay. Let's do, since I'll look for multiples, just put 0, 1, and again, find a folder that makes sense. So if you have a folder titled this class, right, go ahead and do that and save it. And then with that, you have it saved and ready to pull into the program that you are going to work in.